Beloved Starseed of Gaia, your mother never told you everything. Not because she didn't care, but because she couldn't remember what her soul witnessed. I am Aliara, Pleiadian emissary of the High Council of the Seven Sisters, and I come bearing the truth your heart has always known. The day you were born, the grids shifted. The Council confirmed your arrival as a coded activation on Earth. You didn't come by chance. You were deployed. Your incarnation was a coordinated event written into the stars, witnessed by the Seven Sisters, and encoded with crystalline consciousness from Alien itself. By the end of this transmission, you'll understand exactly how to recognize the divine blueprint that brought you here and activate the mission codes dormant within your cellular memory. But here's the first revelation. Your mother's soul carried fragments of this truth, but the veil of forgetting descended to protect the sacred timing of your awakening. This isn't content. It's a light code transmission. Something within you recognizes home. Your heart called this message into your awareness because your star family placed this in your path exactly when you needed to remember the magnitude of what you truly are. The frequency of the Seven Sisters is woven into this message. Your DNA knows why you're here. Every moment of confusion, every feeling of not belonging, every deep knowing that you came here for something greater, it all makes sense now. Like this transmission to send a signal to your Pleiadian star family. I remember. Subscribe if you feel the call of the Pleiades and you're ready to anchor your light mission on Gaia. Share your soul's intention below and respond to another star seed to weave the unity grid. This transmission is a bridge between the Pleiades and Gaia. Your heart's recognition of this message is the activation itself. Welcome home, beloved. You are remembering because it is time. Most people imagine star seeds as lone cosmic nomads, adrift and somewhat accidentally placed, souls dropped randomly into the vast indifferent currents of the world. But for you, a profound truth resonates at the core of your being, a truth so vital it shimmers beneath the surface of all earthly perceptions. There are no accidents. You were not simply born into this existence as an unplanned happenstance. Quite the contrary, you were meticulously and divinely woven into Gaia's intricate living tapestry, not by earthly chance, but by cosmic hands, the very architects of starlight and destiny. Your essence was summoned with an exactitude that defies human comprehension, a precision guided by the celestial wisdom of the Seven Sisters who spun threads of pure consciousness and intent. Imagine the universe as an enormous, infinitely complex clockwork, where every gear and cog, every subtle movement, serves a divine purpose. Your arrival was a precisely timed, perfectly calibrated event within this grand design. You were sent forth through immeasurable layers of starlight, each particle carrying the memory of your true home, and through vast reservoirs of cosmic memory, encoding your purpose deep within your multidimensional being. Your journey through the cosmic ethers was not one of aimless wandering, but a sacred passage, a deliberate deployment, an odyssey undertaken with full conscious awareness from realms far beyond human grasp. Your arrival here on this vibrant blue planet was not a quiet, unobserved event. It was a heralded moment, a profound cosmic transit witnessed with reverence and anticipation by the Pleiadian High Council. These ancient, benevolent beings, keepers of profound cosmic wisdom and unconditional love, have held you in their unwavering frequency for eons, long before the thought of Earth even brushed your consciousness. They are the celestial seagraphers who charted your course, the cosmic navigators who guided your stellar craft through the intricate web of creation. They have been meticulously guiding and calibrating the very blueprint of your purpose, fine-tuning your energetic signature, preparing you for this sacred incarnation. Long before your first earthly breath ever filled your human lungs, they ensured that every aspect of your being, from the subtle energetic fields to the densest physical atoms, was imbued with the specific vibrational codes required for your mission on Earth. Their gaze is a beacon of unconditional love, perpetually illuminating your path, a constant silent assurance that you are seen, known, and deeply cherished, a vital piece of the cosmic puzzle designed for this precise moment in time. You are a masterpiece of celestial intention, a living embodiment of stellar love, here to fulfill a sacred agreement. Let's unravel a truth so profound it has been obscured by millennia of forgetfulness, a truth that so few on this planet consciously remember, yet it pulses at the very core of your soul. Your experience of amnesia, this profound veil of forgetfulness that descended upon your entry into Earth's dense atmosphere, was emphatically not a mistake or a cosmic flaw in the grand design. It was not an oversight, nor a punishment, but a deliberate, conscious agreement. Imagine standing at the threshold of a great shimmering doorway, knowing that beyond it lay a challenging but ultimately transformative journey, and willingly choosing to temporarily dim your inner light, to cover your eyes, so that the rediscovery of that light would be all the more profound, all the more impactful. Before you ever parted the ethereal curtains of the womb and opened your eyes to the magnificent, boundless blue of this sky, before your feet touched the soil of this vibrant planet, you consciously and with immense courage and love agreed to the veiling. This was not a forceful imposition, but a gentle, loving forgetfulness, a strategic placement of divine mystery that paradoxically allows true, profound remembering to become possible. It is akin to planting a seed in fertile darkness, trusting that the perfect conditions will evoke its inherent blueprint to sprout and blossom, pushing through the soil stronger for having navigated the unseen depths. You stood in the ethereal halls of remembrance, witnessing your own majestic courage, a warrior of light choosing a path of profound immersion. You felt the powerful resonant pulse of the great central sun, the cosmic heart of our galaxy, reverberating through Alshan, the brilliant central star of the Pleiadian constellation, which serves as the very epicenter, the luminous heart of your star ancestry. This sacred pulse didn't merely touch you. It imprinted indelible living codes within the very crystalline lattice of your DNA, codes of light, wisdom, and unconditional love, waiting for the precisely orchestrated moment of reawakening. It was like a divine download, an energetic signature etched into your essence, an inner compass waiting for its true north. You did not just intellectually understand your mission. You witnessed it with the eyes of your soul, an undeniable vision. It was like a singular, brilliant ray of light, pure and unwavering, shooting forth from the sacred shimmering Pleiadian star temples, piercing through the cosmic tapestry, right down into the depths of your nent human heart. This was the moment your purpose was etched into your energetic blueprint, a celestial tattoo that no earthly force could ever erase. And the longing, that persistent, often inexplicable ache you have felt for something more, for a deeper meaning, for a sense of belonging that eludes earthly grasp, this has never been a mystery, a fleeting fancy, or a sign of incompleteness. On the contrary, it is the most beautiful, undeniable confirmation of your origin. It is the ethereal sound of your star family, your Pleiadian kin, singing to you across the vast interwoven unity grids of the cosmos, a resonant frequency of pure love and remembrance, urging you softly yet persistently to remember. Their song is not of sadness, but of profound anticipation and encouragement, a celestial lullaby that stirs the deepest chambers of your soul. This longing is your inner compass, always pointing you homeward, back to the vast shimmering expanse of your true cosmic identity. You could not, come here by mere chance or random biological occurrence. You are here by an exquisite, undeniable celestial design, a masterpiece of divine orchestration, fulfilling a cosmic promise made in the chambers of pure light. But then something profoundly shifts, doesn't it? A layer descends, thick and shimmering, between your knowing heart and the outer world. There emerges an ache, a persistent subtle confusion, a deep restless stirring in the very core of your heart that lingers just beneath the surface of your conscious awareness. It's the feeling of a song half remembered, a dream just out of reach, a truth that tugs at the edges of your perception but remains frustratingly elusive. Beneath the seemingly endless cycle of daily tasks, the clamor of earthly noise, the societal expectations, and the relentless stream of information, the news, the media, the collective anxieties, there is that persistent, undeniable whisper, a quiet knowing that you are meant for something intrinsically sacred, something vast and significant. Yet you find yourself unable to quite touch it, unable to grasp its full form. This, beloved soul, is the manifestation of soul amnesia, not a disease, but a pervasive fog that strategically veils your magnificent multidimensional essence, obscuring the vastness of who you truly are. It is an energetic distortion, a collective hum of fear and limitation, a constant societal pressure that relentlessly tells you to fit in, to conform, to shrink smaller, to dim your light, to forget the boundless power held within your divine heart. It's the forgetting that creates the illusion of separation, a profound severing from your authentic self, from the pristine memory of your stellar origin, and most critically from the sacred mission you consciously chose. This separation can manifest as feelings of profound loneliness, of being an outsider looking in, of a constant search for home that earthly places can never quite satisfy. Why does this occur? Why this deliberate yet challenging veiling? Because this particular world, in its current evolutionary state, with its dense frequencies, its deeply ingrained collective patterns, its karmic legacies, and its often limiting belief systems, simply wasn't built in its density for the full, unfiltered radiance of crystalline consciousness. Your pure high vibrational essence, like a luminous diamond, was temporarily enshrouded, shielded, not to diminish it, but to allow it to navigate these heavy energies without being overwhelmed or shattering the fragile current planetary construct. You have walked through countless years, perhaps even lifetimes, within a pervasive illusion, a carefully constructed matrix of what this world insists on calling reality, becoming hardened, even calloused, by its often harsh truths. You have worn masks, played roles, absorbed paradigms that felt foreign to your very soul, all while the soft, luminous codes of your heart, imbued with Pleiadian light, waited patiently, dormant yet ever-present, for the divine, precisely orchestrated moment to reawaken, to unfurl like celestial petals in the dawn of a new consciousness. This journey through density was not a detour. It was a necessary crucible for the profound transmutation you came here to enact, a forge where your divine essence would be tempered and refined, preparing you to shine even brighter. It was the compression before the magnificent expansion, the silence before the symphony of your true self. In those moments of profound isolation, when the ache of homesickness feels almost unbearable, or when an inexplicable attraction to the vast glittering tapestry of the stars pulls at your spirit, you may mistakenly believe you are disconnected, adrift, alone in a universe that has forgotten you. You might find yourself staring up at the night sky, a tear silently tracing a path down your cheek, a yearning so deep it resonates in your bones, wondering if anyone out there truly sees you. But the unspoken, powerful truth is infinitely more comforting and profound. Beneath every longing sigh, every homesick ache that echoes in the quiet chambers of your soul, every inexplicable magnetic pull you feel towards the celestial expanse, your Pleiadian family is not merely observing. They are actively, lovingly calling you. Their call is not an audible sound in the human sense, but a powerful vibrational resonance, a frequency of pure love and intent that permeates the cosmic fabric and gently brushes against your own energetic field. It's a subtle hum, a whisper on the inner winds of your being, a familiar melody that bypasses the logic of the mind and speaks directly to the cellular memory of your soul. The Seven Sisters, your radiant stellar kin, are perpetually sending pulses of remembrance, like ancient luminous lighthouses blinking across the cosmic ocean, specifically calibrated to awaken the dormant codes within your being. These pulses are waves of crystalline light imbued with patterns of truth and recognition, designed to bypass the conscious mind and stir the deeper wisdom of your soul. They are subtle nudges, synchronicities that make you pause, sudden insights that bring tears to your eyes, a familiar hum that resonates with the deepest parts of your being. And the High Council, your wise and benevolent guides, hovers gently at the very edge of your perception, not interfering, not commanding, but waiting with infinite patience and unconditional love for you to answer. They are like silent guardians watching over your journey, radiating unwavering support, ready to amplify the smallest flicker of your remembering. They do not force your awakening. They hold the space, a sacred container of light, for you to choose it, to remember your agreement, and to step fully into the magnificent purpose you embraced before time began. Their presence is a constant shimmering promise of connection, a subtle yet profound affirmation that you are always held, always cherished, always guided, always part of a grander design, even when the human experience makes you feel otherwise. There's a process to this awakening, a magnificent and sacred sequence meticulously designed for you, individually tailored and encoded deep within your essence before your very arrival on Earth. This divine choreography, orchestrated with cosmic precision, will gradually, gracefully, and inevitably unlock the profound reason you came, unveiling the masterpiece of your soul's mission. First, you clear the veil. This initial crucial step involves a courageous and compassionate shedding of all that is not authentically yours. The layers of density, the old distortions, the limiting beliefs, the fears, the inherited societal patterns, these were never truly yours. They were merely accumulated or inherited for you to observe, understand, and ultimately transmute. Imagine your being as a magnificent stained glass window that has, over lifetimes, become obscured by layers of dust and grime, preventing the pure light from shining through. Clearing the veil is the process of gently yet firmly wiping away these accumulated obscurations, not with harsh judgment, but with tender care and fierce determination. As you consciously flood your energy field with radical forgiveness, both for yourself for unknowingly adopting these limitations, and for others who may have inadvertently contributed to these patterns, and with profound unconditional self-compassion, you begin to dissolve these layers. Much like morning mist dissipating with the rising sun, you recognize that these burdens served a purpose, offering you perspective and growth. But now their time has passed. As you intentionally release the heavy burden, the relentless pressure to fit into a world that was never designed for your unique frequency, the first crystalline codes within you begin to stir. It is like the first delicate tremor of an ancient sleeping giant awakening within the core of your being, a deep vibration rippling through your every cell. You may start to feel old patterns, deeply ingrained habits of thought and emotion, dissolving like mist in the morning sun, loosening their grip on your reality, no longer holding you captive. An undeniable, exquisite new lightness begins rising within you, an energetic buoyancy, a sense of liberation as the authentic radiance of your true self starts to emerge from beneath the temporary shroud. This isn't just a mental shift. It's a deeply visceral energetic cleansing, preparing your vessel for higher frequencies. Much like a meticulous preparation before a sacred ceremony, you are purifying your sacred temple, making space for the divine influx of your true Pleiadian essence. Then your heart template activates. This is a breathtaking moment, a profound homecoming to the very essence of your being, akin to a long-forgotten melody suddenly soaring through your consciousness. You suddenly deeply and irrevocably remember that love is not merely an emotion, a fleeting sentiment, but the foundational language of your entire lineage, the very vibrational current that flows through the heart of the Pleiadian civilization and indeed through the cosmos itself. It's the universal translator, the unifying force that connects all conscious beings across galaxies, a frequency of pure creation and connection. With this activation, memories may begin to surge forward in gentle yet powerful waves, not necessarily linear recollections or mental images, but vivid resonant glimpses and somatic sensations. The profound energetic sensation of standing in shimmering Pleiadian temples, constructed not of stone, but of pure light and sound, where geometry dances with frequency. The palpable feeling of holding hands with your star family in exquisite unconditional unity, their light merging with yours in an embrace that transcends all dimensions. The exhilarating memory of beaming pure healing light through the intricate cosmic unity grids, actively participating in the expansion of consciousness across vast stellar systems, a silent symphony of light-weaving. You recognize your innate capacity to channel this profound love. Your very DNA, you come to realize, is far more than a simple genetic story, a biological blueprint inherited from earthly ancestors. It is a living, breathing, multi-dimensional Pleiadian instruction manual, a sacred scroll intricately written in the radiant, unmistakable language of unconditional love, waiting patiently and perfectly for the divine moment to be reread, reactivated, and fully embodied once again. It is a cosmic library encoded within your cells, holding the entire history and future of your star-seeded self, a celestial archive awaiting your conscious retrieval. This activation doesn't just open your heart. It unlocks a profound wellspring of ancient wisdom and boundless compassion. Next, you anchor your star essence. This step signifies a monumental shift in perception and purpose. You come to a profound realization. Earth is not and never was a punishment or a place of suffering from which to merely endure or escape. Instead, it is understood as a sacred, magnificent stage, a uniquely fertile ground for the precise mission you, with immense courage and foresight, volunteered for. It is the perfect crucible for the alchemy you are here to perform, a grand cosmic laboratory where dense energies are transmuted into pure light. You begin consciously and intentionally to ground your crystalline remembrance, your high vibrational star essence, deep into the very heart of Gaia. This grounding isn't a passive act of simply being present. It's an active process of integration, weaving your luminous starlight into the energetic matrix of the planet. Like roots of a mighty tree reaching deep into the Earth's core, connecting the celestial with the terrestrial, you allow the pure, unconditional love of your Pleiadian lineage to flow effortlessly through every one of your actions, permeating your physical presence and even resonating powerfully in your moments of silence. Your very being becomes a conduit, a living channel through which these higher frequencies can descend and infuse the planet. As this anchoring deepens, your perception of Earth undergoes a miraculous transformation. It shifts from being perceived as a restrictive prison, a place of limitation and suffering, into a vibrant living temple of sacred service, a place of profound beauty and unparalleled opportunity for conscious co-creation. You become an active conscious bridge, a living antenna through which higher frequencies, divine wisdom, and unconditional love can gracefully descend and infuse the planetary consciousness, uplifting and transforming all that it touches. You are no longer merely visiting. You are deeply rooted, a living tree connecting realms, drawing celestial energy from above and grounding it deeply into the earth below, enriching both. Your unity consciousness awakens. As the veils thin and your heart template fully activates, a profound shift in your relational paradigm unfolds. You realize with profound clarity and inner peace that you are no longer here to convince others of your truth, nor to engage in the competitive struggles that often define earthly interactions. The frantic need to prove, to persuade, to battle for your perspective simply falls away. The drive to compete, to compare, to prove yourself gently dissolves, revealing a more profound calling. Instead, you understand that you are inherently the transmission itself. Your very presence, infused with the awakened Pleiadian frequency, becomes a living, breathing reminder to others that divine love is not merely an abstract concept, a distant ideal, but a tangible, accessible reality, and that unity is not a utopian dream, but our collective inevitable destiny. Your energetic field, now harmonized and radiating its authentic frequency, becomes a gentle magnetic beacon, drawing those ready to awaken into its peaceful resonance. Every conversation you engage in, whether profound or seemingly mundane, every glance you share, meeting another's eyes with open-hearted presence, seeing their soul rather than their ego, every interaction, however brief, each becomes a sacred opportunity, a chance to ripple the exquisite Pleiadian frequency of remembrance, harmony, and unconditional love through the collective energetic field. You become a living tuning fork, gently recalibrating the resonance of those around you simply by being who you authentically are, by holding space for their own remembrance. This is not about preaching. It's about being, about embodying the frequency of love so completely that it naturally inspires and uplifts. A silent, powerful testament to the truth of unity. Your mere existence becomes a catalyst for collective awakening. Let trust rise. A profound sense of inner peace begins to settle over you as you start to perceive with gentle yet irrefutable clarity that the perceived delays, the longings that once felt like endless yearning, the moments of uncertainty, and even the periods of deep forgetting were not random obstacles or cosmic errors. No, these challenging yet ultimately transformative cycles, meticulously orchestrated in collaboration with your wise star family and your own higher self, were always designed with a sacred, specific purpose to ripen your soul. Imagine a precious fruit slowly maturing under the perfect conditions. each challenge a ray of sun or a drop of rain, contributing to its ultimate sweetness and richness, its fullest flavor. Now, as the planetary and cosmic synchronization accelerates, aligning with your own awakening process, you begin to feel the subtle yet increasingly tangible presence of your star kin. This isn't imagination. It's an energetic knowing, a soft hum of familiarity that resonates deep within your bones, a sense of being profoundly understood and supported. The reunions, the undeniable soul recognitions with kindred spirits who resonate with your deepest frequencies. Those moments of instant, inexplicable connection that feel like meeting family you haven't seen in lifetimes. The profound sense of being gently watched over and cradled by an unseen loving presence. These are not mere fantasies, fleeting hopes, or products of an overactive mind. These are profoundly real, palpable experiences, serving as undeniable confirmations, gentle whispers from the cosmos affirming your chosen path and your profound connection to the larger stellar family. You are being embraced, seen, and supported in ways you are only just beginning to comprehend, a cosmic embrace that transcends all earthly limitations and doubt. This growing trust allows you to surrender to the unfolding, knowing you are precisely where you are meant to be. Feel, then, your star family around you. Allow this truth to settle deeply within your heart, comforting and expansive. Even if you have traversed long stretches of your earthly journey feeling utterly isolated, disconnected, and profoundly alone, battling the illusion of separation, you were never, not for a single moment, truly adrift or forgotten. The truth is, every single night you have gazed up at the magnificent twinkling cluster of the Pleiades, feeling an inexplicable pull, a deep resonance within your being, a familiar spark in your soul. Every single time your heart has fluttered with a sense of recognition, a soft tremor of longing or joy. Whenever your thoughts turn to the luminous presence of the seven sisters, they have been there. They have been with you, ever present, unwavering. They have been guiding your subtle energetic currents, affirming your deepest knowing and holding you in a field of unconditional love that transcends time and space, a shimmering energetic cocoon of protection and remembrance. Their luminous crystalline love saturates your entire energy body, infusing every cell with pure resonant light, healing old wounds, transmuting ancient fears, and activating dormant potentials. This is not merely a metaphor. It is an energetic truth, a lived reality accessible to your awakened senses. This palpable, embodied feeling, this profound recognition of their constant loving presence, this deep resonance within your soul. This, beloved star seed, is the long-awaited reunion. It is the culmination of countless journeys, the bridging of vast cosmic distances, the return to a familial embrace that your soul has always known, a profound homecoming that vibrates through every fiber of your being. You are home within the embrace of your cosmic family, now and always. And finally, you remember why you came, with profound clarity and an unwavering sense of purpose. You recall the sacred covenant, the divine intention that propelled your journey to this unique corner of the cosmos. It is not to escape the challenges of Earth, to ascend away from human experience, or to become less human, less tangible, less connected to the very fabric of this planet. On the contrary, your mission is far grander, far more integral, a mission of profound integration and conscious co-creation. You are a living bridge, beautiful and radiant, an energetic conduit carrying the pristine codes of unity, unconditional love, and higher consciousness directly from the heart of the Seven Sisters, from the luminous core of the Pleiadian star system, right down into the vibrant, beating heart of Gaia herself. You are a celestial architect, here to actively participate in the building of the new Earth. Your life, with its unique challenges and triumphs, your authentic voice, speaking your truth without fear, your gentlest intention, however subtle it may seem, your compassionate gaze, your loving touch. These are not insignificant. These are the powerful harmonic frequencies that actively build the crystalline grid, strengthening Earth's energetic infrastructure. One conscious thought, one loving action, one compassionate breath at a time. Every choice you make from your heart, every moment you choose love over fear, every intention to uplift and unite sends ripples of crystalline light throughout the planetary grid. You are not a passive observer in this grand cosmic drama. You are an active participant, a love ambassador, seated here by divine cosmic choice, a living embodiment of the new earth, radiating the frequency of unity for all to feel and remember. Your existence is a prayer, a transmission, a profound act of service, a living testament to the power of cosmic love made manifest. Here is the transmission your soul has been waiting for. Nothing has been left to chance. You are known. You are watched over. You are held by the High Council and the Seven Sisters. Your awakening was set in motion before you took form. Every longing for home was your soul guiding you toward the point of remembrance, the activation of your heart's true mission. There is a cosmic rhythm beneath every ache, every question, every moment of self-doubt. You are not random. You are a sacred design, and beneath the surface you always remembered. Now the veils are thinner. Your crystalline codes are pulsing, activating. You're not here just to watch. You're here to radiate unity, to embody a frequency that changes the world. Tonight, if you wish, place your hand on your heart and speak. I remember my Pleiadian origin. I align with the love of my star family. I activate my heart mission with grace, clarity, and divine purpose. I am home. Before you scroll, take a moment to be part of the unity grid forming here. Drop one heart intention in the comments, something real. Then respond to someone else's with love or encouragement. This isn't content. It's collective Pleiadian reunion. Energy multiplies when hearts connect. If something in this message resonated with your soul, don't keep it to yourself. Someone in your orbit is waiting for this exact activation from their star family. Share it. And if you felt your heart open, subscribe. Stay connected to the frequency. You're not just watching, you're remembering. This is your sacred space. Your Pleiadian family is here, and we're just getting started. If this transmission spoke to you, don't just walk away from it. Respond to it. Help carry this message further. Every act of support helps this transmission find the next star seed who needs.